Hey guys, it's the Dirt Bike Girl. If you don't know, my name is Jessie, and we just finished up another wonderful day of Dirt Bike 101. We had a really great time. It was really cold, but everybody did a wonderful job and had fun. Anyways, let's take a look at the video. All right, here we go. We're about an hour into the class, and we've got the shifting down, we've got the braking down. All these guys on Saturday are brand new. And now we're just working on starting to stand. It's a scary thing to begin with. I know in my head from riding that standing is so much easier to control, but when you first start out, you think standing is going to make you lose complete control. Oh, this woman did such an awesome job.
Oh, you hit your shifter. Pull your clutch in. Pull your clutch in.
Hitting your shifter is such a common mistake to make when you're first trying to stand. You gotta keep your feet out of the way.
That's why you want to keep your feet out of the way of the shifter.
Especially these kids with these huge feet, man. The bikes, they're meant for little kids with little feet, but that's not what I see. I see kids with giant feet that are got like adult size 11s on at the age of 10, you know? And so they're always hitting the shifters. It's so hard on them. One of the first problems I see when people start to stand is they want to put all their weight onto their hands. And they especially want to pull themselves up with their hands. And you don't want to pull on those handlebars. You don't want to accidentally push onto the throttle, because that's going to scare you. So first, just start at a stop and practice standing up and down using your legs and putting all your weight onto your feet. They're really getting it. Especially, we've only an hour in, guys. 1 hour, never been on bikes. They're really starting to get it. And it's brutally cold out. Oh my gosh, so cold.
Weight on those feet. Put it down on those feet. There you go.
It was hurting my hands and my ears, even though I had a hat and gloves on. I'm sure they were cold on the bikes. As always, after lunch, we head over to the grass track and we add in some little jumps. It's a good way to just practice your standing, turning. Great job. I guess if I was going to say anything, I'd put a little more weight down into the bottom of our feet. This kid also did a wonderful job. Now we're over at the figure 8, working on shifting our weight to our outside peg. We try and keep everything real simple to begin with. So nothing too complicated, just one thing at a time. Work on one thing at a time. This is just about shifting your weight. Now we're trying to stand, keeping our weight on our outside peg. Again, really hard to get used to at first. It's against what you want to do. But they did a wonderful job. We throw a lot at these guys in one day to get them through everything. Of course, then you need to go out and practice all of this. Practice makes perfect. And we see it all the time with the kids who come out over and over again, how they continue to excel at this sport. You can have all the natural skill, natural ability in the world. If you don't practice your skills, they aren't going to be there when you need them.
I have lots of practice.
I always tell people skills are only for rent. You've got to practice them all the time. You have to build up that muscle memory, and that's what keeps you safe on a bike. Practice, practice, practice. Final test, we're over at the motocross mini track. And you can see, this is the end of the day, how much more confident they've become in their standing and overall riding. and it really shows. We go through a lot in one day, but we get a lot done, and we really do achieve some love of this sport. Can't wait to see these guys back out here and learning more. Thanks everyone for another great weekend. And remember, if you're having a bad day, it's only one down and the rest is up.